Good evening, Ruvhats. Tonight we have a special episode. One of my favorite YouTube channels of all time, Life of Boris.
He is glorious!
In his most recent episode, has made Swedish Stroganov.
It was definitely the most Stroganov of all the Stroganovs.
Which has reminded me of one of my other favorite YouTube channels of all time. Sadly, they stopped making videos over a decade ago, but fuck that. I'm not old. Regular, ordinary Swedish mealtime.
It's good for him!
Particularly of their video, Swedish Sausage Stroganov Suicide. In Swinglish, of course. In honor of both of those videos from two of my favorite YouTube channels of all time, I will be making the dish as well, using ROSMT's recipe, in my own style. So tonight, I will be making Swedish Sausage Stroganov, but it will be in Texican. Let's begin. Oi, I'm Mitty.
I'm not fucking Martha Stewart. I'm a genius!
Fucking medieval peasant.
You're watching Mitty's Madness.
Where I do whatever the fuck I want. Fuck the ATF. Get drunk with your neighbors and barbecue. Science, yes? And fuck your shit up. Why do I have so many goddamn limits? This is a bayonet from a most in the gun.
Grab a fucking beer.
I like to drink.
Hello! Buckle up.
The Eliminator 3000.
The king of flavor.
Whoa. One entire bottle of tequila.
You wanna give it a fucking D69 can? Look at this big fuck.
Chemical X.
Oh, the elixir of life, bro! It's big fuck. Dream on.
We are making some fried fucking rice.
They're fucking endangered cunts.
And all this Everclear. That's the good stuff. I got distracted. And then drunk.
That's money, dude.
Well, howdy, y'all. We making us some Swedish sausage stroganoff. Yeah! Onions!
Falukorv!
Sausage! I cannot get falukorv where I live. So, we have Polish pork and beef sausage. Is most similar in the realm of spice. Ketchup! No sugar added, or high fructose corn syrup bullshit. Milk! Whole and unadulterated. Take your 2% soy milk bullshit and shove it up your ass. Clear space to prepare the ingredients.
Löken! Terminera löken!
Eviscerate the onions! Ah! Ah! Remember the Alamo! Ah! I broke my cutting board. Oops. The onions have been diced and set aside. It is now time to prepare the sausage. This will require a little bit more finesse than a shotgun and an axe and a skill saw and a sword. We use a real knife. Easy open my ass. There. It's open. Each piece of sausage will be split down the middle. Next, each split half will be sliced. Just like that. Before you continue with the rest of the sausage, be sure to crack open a beer. Now we're going to move over to the stove. I've got a large Dutch oven on medium-high heat. We're going to melt half a stick of butter in it. Now that the butter's melted, we're going to cut that heat down to just straight up medium. And we're going to throw in our sausage. Grab yourself one of Grandma's beating sticks, wooden spoon, and keep that sausage stirring for a minute. Get it coated up in the butter so that it'll brown nicely. While you wait for the sausage to brown, remind Ted Cruz to go fuck himself. The sausage has begun to brown. We'll now add in the onions. We'll get everything mixed back up here. You want to make sure that you see the slight glistening of fat that's come out of both the sausage and the fat from the butter, coating every little piece of sausage and every little piece of onion. Don't worry too much about little bits of onion layers separating with all the stirring. That should occur naturally. At this point, the sausage should brown and the onions turn translucent around the same time. That's what we're going for. Once that happens or gets very close to being done happening, we'll throw in some garlic and some tomato paste. Also, by this point, you should be about done with your beer and ready to open another one. Give all those spices a good mix up. Now we got a good amount of fond occurring at the bottom of the pot. I'm going to add a splash of water to deglaze that. Deglaze that pretty well. Next we're going to add a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Now make sure you get that tomato paste mixed in there all nice like. Next, we add a healthy amount of minced garlic. That's good enough. Next, soy sauce. That's probably about 2 tablespoons. And stir that in. And let this simmer for about a minute. Add in about 2 cups, maybe 2.5 cups of milk. And stir it in until you get a sauce that's somewhere between orange and pink. We're also going to reduce our heat to about medium-low.
More ketchup?
Now you may remember that I said we were doing this in Texican. And to truly make sure it is Texican, we need to add one final ingredient that a Swede would never even dream of. The lifeblood of the South itself. It's ranch time. Splorchy. Now we're just going to turn the heat back up to medium and wait for this to come to a simmer for a couple minutes. In the meantime, crack another beer. Varsågod! Jag ger dem en skärpa. Resten is now. Of course you can.